Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Cycling Insider. In this episode of Cycling Insider, I want to talk about Rose bikes. So, just a little reminder about Rose bikes, because I already did a few videos about Rose bikes. Rose bikes are basically a bike company based in Germany. They've been around for a quite long time, since 1907. So they have a big tradition in making bikes, and basically all of their bikes you can buy online, and that's why the price of the Rose bikes is very competitive. So let's go to the main Rose website, and I'm here on their Rose website UK, but as always, if you click on a little flag, you can change the country, and also you can change the currency. So let's check their road offering, and inside the road offering I'm gonna focus this time on their race line of bikes. And specifically there is an interesting bike which I think is offers a good ratio between the price and the equipment, and it comes from their range, which is called the X-Lite 6-disc. As they say, one bike and no compromises. So let's see what the X-Lite 6-disc can offer. So as you see, there are multiple build options, of course going from Dura-Ace and E-Tap a little bit lower to the Ultegra. The model that I'm really interested in is the X-Lite 6-disc Ultegra Di2. So let's check it out. So the current price of that model is £3,554.79. So let's make it 3,555 British pounds. So what's so interesting with this bike? Okay, first thing to notice is, as I'm looking at the color choices, you only have one color to choose from, and that's the carbon / piano black color. I'm not a big fan of these kind of black colors on bikes, so I wish that Rose offered some other color choices, so you could kind of find yourself in more kind of nicer colors than just piano black. But this is, as always, a personal preference, so many people will probably like this kind of black stealth looks. But let's dive a bit into the specifications and see why this bike is very interesting in my opinion. So let's go and see what's the frame. Frame is their carbon fiber frame, T40, 60 carbon fibers, Toraica, different modulus of carbon fibers, and they say that frame weight starts from about 790 grams. I'm guessing this is for the medium size. Fork is also high performance carbon fiber fork, disc ready. When we come to the wheels, it's their own in-house Rose CW 1550 wheels. But an interesting point here is that these wheels are carbon fiber wheels. So in the description of the bike, they mention that the wheels are 1,550 grams Rose CWX carbon wheels. So this is a very impressive addition to this bike, which makes this price really interesting. So moving on, the tires come from Continental GP 4000s. Which is probably the best current tire you can buy, in their 25mm width. Very nice. I also read on the description of Rose bikes that this bike can take up to 30mm tires, so you don't have a problem if you want to put a bit more wider tires to have a bit more kind of plush ride. We move on to the crankset. So the crankset is the Shimano's Ultegra R8000, which is 5236 tooth. Cassette is also Shimano's Ultegra, very nice touch. I like when manufacturers include the full Ultegra group set and they don't save the money on cassette. Front mech, Ultegra Di2 front mech, electronic. Rear mech also Ultegra Di2, electronic, group set, 11 speed. Chain, again from Shimano, 11 speed chain. Shifters and brakes, Shimano's basically Ultegra shifters. Electronic shifters, and brakes, Shimano's Ultegra hydraulic disc brakes, this time with 160mm rotors front and back. Handlebars come from Ricci, their WCS carbon, A very nice touch. Also, the stem is from Ricci, and I'm just checking the saddle. Saddle this time comes from Selle Italia SLR. Saddles usually are a personal preference, so you might like this one or you might want to change it, but saddles are not such a big expense, so everybody can find their own kind of softness of the saddle they like. And an interesting thing of this bike is that the total weight of the bike is 7.1 kilograms. I'm guessing this is again for kind of the size medium, or let me just double check. 7.1 kilograms, which may vary by plus minus 5%. I like since they included these tolerances, and it says yes, it is for the frame in 57 centimeters size without the pedals. So just to kind of conclude, here we have the Rose bike X-Lite 6 disc model with the current price of 3,555 British pounds plus 27.20 British pounds for 27.2 British pounds for the delivery of the bike. And in short, we have a carbon fiber frame and a carbon fiber fork on this bike. We have a full Shimano Ultegra Di2 group set, also including Shimano Ultegra cassette and the chain, and we have the Shimano's Ultegra hydraulic disc brakes. Wheels on this bike are Rose in-house wheels, but they are carbon fiber wheels. So it's a beautiful touch of carbon fiber wheels with hydraulic disc brakes, which in my opinion is the future of cycling. So all in all, extremely competitive package on this price level. Currently I can't think of any other brands except probably Canyon that can offer this level of equipment and price. And one more thing to mention with Rose bikes is I did a little bit of research to find out what's their warranty on the bikes, and as I see on their website, it says that they offer 6-year guarantee for all Rose frames and Rose forks. So you shouldn't have any problems with Rose bikes, and the warranty is kind of industry standard of these 6 years. Of course, there are brands which offer lifetime warranty, but also the prices of those bikes are much higher. Also, one thing to mention as I'm looking at the images now, through axles both front and back. So, this is gonna be it for today. I hope you like what I'm doing. I hope you get a certain value from all these videos. And if you do, please do subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next episode. Cheers!